Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to be doing Esma's Beginnings. Ready, Mike?
Yep. Um, Welcome to this episode of Esma's Beginnings. I've actually forgot the title for tonight.
Sands of Time.
Sands of Time, yeah. Um, my name's Mike. I'll be your DM for tonight. And I'm here with my players, Tina, Melody, and Patrick. Everybody say hi to your fans out there.
Hello.
Hi, fans. Hello.
To give you a short overview of what the group has gotten themselves into. Esma graduated assassin school on the island of Wilm, received her first paid assassination assignment, and jumped on a boat in the dock district of Wilm. She jumped on the Ogre's Despair. Just before the boat left the dock, our other two players rushed onto the boat and barely made it. After dinner, they fought an air elemental and a water elemental and
almost died, Mike. Almost died.
Barely survived. But the next morning, land was sighted and they docked in the port city of Oma in the kingdom of Tolera. And that's where we're going to begin tonight's episode. So you guys, the ship docks. The captain says, we'll be pulling out again in about 6 hours after we've gotten supplies. So whatever you guys want to do, try to do it before I leave, because I will leave without you.
After we save them and they would do that? That's unfair.
They have a schedule. So the three of you, are you bringing your stuff with you or just leaving it on the ship, assuming you'll be back before the ship?
Well, as this was my stop, as I have something I have to do here.
Yeah.
Definitely bringing my stuff.
I'm bringing my stuff too. Just make sure. You never know what happens.
This is true.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your stuff and accidentally miss the ship.
What?
I said, you don't want to leave your stuff and accidentally miss the ship.
Oh, I know. I just meant, like, what? We would do that?
Your
You never know.
Your stuff would get there weeks before you did.
And probably heading back to wherever the ship is going afterwards.
By the time you got there, yeah. So the three of you grab your stuff and jump off the ship. the minute you do, you start to see crew members taking inventory of the stuff they have so they can go get more supplies. What do you guys do?
I don't know. We were looking to do some kind of mission, right?
Yeah, we were looking to see if we get a job and maybe get paid because we all
We broke.
need money. Yeah, we're broke. I have like 80 gold left. I need more.
You gold, you need more.
You have 80 gold? I have 21.
Just a second, guys.
25.
25, that's good.
I have 170. I don't know why you're all so poor.
Because Mike only gave me 100 gold when I started.
And
Wait, I only got character starting gold. What's going on here?
and I think
I didn't get starting gold. I just got the gold that Mike gave me.
I think Esma has spent some of it, as I recall.
Yeah, I had 100. Now I only have 80.
So,
I don't know how you get only 21 for starting, 'cause that's not accurate. That shouldn't be what you have.
Mike, you ready? Are you still?
I'm just, my text went off, so I'm gonna shut my.
Mike, you forgot to do that.
My character nudges the assassin character, and it's like, hopefully we can find a job where we can kill some people and take their stuff.
Yes, let's.
That's the cleric wanting to kill people.
I'm not a nice cleric.
And Esma's not a nice person.
What part of explodey thunder clerics sounds nice to you?
You're also supposed to be healing.
But I have a great sense of humor, and I do heal people after I explode thunder damage all over them. Sorry, you should not have been in the blast zone.
Pew pew. Oh, may the fourth be with you. I
Hey,
wanted to say
it
that.
is.
My
My
favorite one
lightsaber
though
broke.
is now. This is the May. Oh yeah, this is the May. I love that one.
So, how are you guys going to go about looking for a job?
Well, in the spirit of job finding, I look for the closest tavern.
And this Melody has a job. I
Oh, I have
don't.
a job. I'm not sharing my goal.
Ah.
I can share. I'll be nice. I'll share.
You also, you also don't know if she's going to accomplish the job she has either.
Yeah, in 6 hours. We don't know if we'll get done in 6 hours.
Okay, so I'll probably ask Misty. So Misty, do you have any jobs that you need to do that you need help with?
I have a job, but I'm not sure if we'll get done in 6 hours because I don't know where this person's at.
Well, we could try.
I know they're here somewhere in Onwa. I don't know where.
Is the gold good?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm in.
Me too.
I say from like 6 feet behind them.
Oh, it's more than 65 gold.
6
It's
feet.
a lot.
Oh no, he said 6 feet behind you.
Oh, they said 60 gold. It's like, no, it's way more than that.
Alrighty.
So
We can do a little research and look while we're here, and then on the way back from your job, Esme, we can stop here and try to finish it.
Okay, let's do it. I'm down. Although I don't know if I'm ready for my job, so we might want to get some more experience. I hate to admit it, but the battle we had last night, I don't know if I'm ready yet. But maybe we could practice a little other jobs. some bounties, some assassinations. Get some experience in.
You lasses are bloodthirsty.
You like it? Just joking.
You love it.
Kind of do.
You don't
Kinda
like it. He
do.
loves it.
I pretty much agree. I don't have places to be. Let's see what we see.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, you're in the dock district. There is a tavern nearby. It's called the Bellowing Tempest.
I like that.
Bellowing Tempest, huh?
It's the tavern where most of the dock workers hang out. So it's a bit of a rougher place than the higher end stuff the further in you go into town. It's up to you whether that's where you want to stay or not.
Well, I don't know if we should stay since we're only going to be here for 6 hours, but maybe we could go to the tavern? See if anyone knows anything about your bounty, Misty, unless you have an idea where he could be, or she could be.
Okay.
All right. What about you, Lucid? You agree?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Onward, let's go.
So you walk through the dock district and you immediately notice that this is a city that's incredibly warm. The weather here is hotter than what you guys have ever experienced before. This is a desert climate kingdom.
Praise for clouds.
You see people dressed from head to toe in light white clothing so as to reflect some of the heat. The only people who aren't dressed like that are the dock workers, because one day on the docks and clothes like that would be in shreds. So you walk into the tavern, and what you see is a tavern made of light wood. There's no stone here of any kind. Fairly long bar takes up one wall, and the rest of the space is filled with tables for customers. One thing you don't see is a hearth. In every other tavern you've been in, there's always been a hearth with a fireplace. There isn't one here because it's too hot. You look around, it's still maybe 7 in the morning. So breakfast rush hasn't started yet. And you see a tan-skinned human male wrapped in that same white cloth, standing behind the bar, giving drinks to the people sitting at the bar. So do you guys grab a table or do you walk up to the bar?
Walk up to the bar.
Yeah, I like the bar idea.
Step up to the bar.
Okay. The bartender looks over and goes, hello, I didn't see the three of you walk in. What can I do for you?
I flip the barkeep a silver and I ask him, so who do you go to for information around here?
Well, what that depends on what type of information you're looking for.
We're looking for work, preferably the rough sort.
More information about people.
If you're looking for the quote rough sort of work, that would probably be me.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
awesome. Also, can I
What
get
you got
some
for me?
water?
But no,
Oh, I said, can I also get a glass of water since it's scorching hot? I think
Yeah.
Esma's thirsty. She's not used to this kind of climate.
Yeah, I'll take some water as well.
I'm fine.
he puts two tankards on the bar, which are filled with water from a tap under the bar.
Esma gulped greedily as she was very parched. She's used to, tropical climate.
Said, yeah, it's a bit warm today.
Bet.
It's even warm for this time of day. It's usually doesn't get this hot until afternoon at least. So what information are you guys looking for?
Well, I'm trying to find David Telnose.
Name doesn't sound familiar. Got a description of him?
He is 5'9", about 130 pounds, green eyes, brown hair that's down his back that's usually in a braid. Wears a black outfit that looks like it's suede and a leather armor, and carries a short sword and a wooden shield.
In this kind of heat, wow. He must be dying or he loves the heat.
Yeah, he'd be hurting in that kind of outfit in this city. And why would you be looking for this person?
He's caused some havoc in Gelborn.
Okay.
Or, he's won the raw lottery. We're here to bring him a huge sack of gold.
Exactly. We're all about giving people money.
Upon hearing this, the bartender smiles and goes, well, in that case, you can just leave it with me, and next time, if he does happen to come in here, I'll just give it to him.
They were very specific. We have to deliver it in person.
Well, I actually haven't seen a man of that description. But there again, I'm not the only bar in this town. He may not have come in here.
All right. Any jobs you know of?
Something that gives us lots of gold. Maybe a murder or two.
Esme, you don't say that in the bar.
Oh, okay. I'm used to a town where everyone murdered. That's what you went to
Yeah.
school for.
Yeah, you're not on the island anymore.
Yeah,
In
you're not
fact,
an island. You're in real world.
The school
now,
didn't
chick.
cover, deception.
Esma blushes a little bit. She's like, oops.
In fact, upon hearing you say that, half the heads in the room turn and look at you.
Esma laughs and says, I was just joking. She's like, I need to learn on my deception. I need to have a different cover. I need to create a cover.
I hope they all believe you that you were joking.
Well, she does look young and innocent. She looks like she's 16, maybe 14. So,
Actually, give me a deception roll
alrighty, let's do this.
to see if they actually believe you or not.
Dang it. I forgot I always have to move this before we go streaming. Alright, it's gonna take a second. Alrighty, let's see. What does it say? I'm doing D&D Beyond because it just did so well for me the last time. I got my zombie, so I'm gonna try it again. D&D luck, give me it. Deception, right?
Yeah.
A nat 1, so 4.
So they don't believe us.
They don't believe her at all, as a matter of fact. In fact, not only do they not believe her,
We're not gonna murder you.
they think they are very confident that the three of you are hiding something.
Three of us. I'm not the one that said anything about murder.
I was just
When you
joking.
say let's save that bad, it catches.
I was just joking. I wasn't serious. She bats her eyelash, but horribly so, because she doesn't know deception. She doesn't know any of that. I mean, she knows deception, but she doesn't. She just voices it out automatically. Like she didn't really. She was taught deception, but she never really had to do it before.
She was taught deception, but she never learned it.
Yeah.
The girl wasn't taught how to keep your mouth shut at the right time.
No, all she learned was how to kill.
So they all look at you rather oddly. And most of these people in the bar are actually human, except for one being who's sitting in the back at the back table in the corner of the bar. His skin is green. His head is bald. He's wearing not quite torn scraps of material, but the clothing he's wearing, most people would have thrown away. And you see him raise his hand and motion you over to his table.
Does any of who sees it? Mike, or do all of us see it?
All of you see it.
So I think
Because,
Esma says maybe we could talk to him. Maybe he has a job for us, or maybe he has information for your bounty, Misty.
because like I said, his skin is green, and he's the only one who's green in this tavern at the moment. So he stands out a bit. That's why he's sitting at the back corner table.
Well, I say, let's go, and picks up my tankard and heads towards his table.
Me too.
I guess I'm along.
So the three of you walk between the tables with the people still giving you sideways looks because they're not really sure what to think of you after that.
Esma tries to give a reassuring smile, but she's not good at smiles, so it came out as a awkward hello.
He stands, I'd say he's 5'8", 5'9". He's not wearing armor at all. He says, I'm glad you've joined me. Please sit down.
Sit down.
Okay, sits down.
Esma slowly sits down, but she looks very uncomfortable.
My name is Carillion. Heard you say something about murder as a job.
Here's a job.
We're just looking for a job. Anything will do.
Not what I said though.
No, she said something about murder.
I did?
Ugh.
What?
You know, can't pick your friend.
In my line of work, friends can get you in trouble.
All
Okay.
the time.
What kind of work do you do?
Oh, shall we say, a facilitate moving things from one place to another.
We're going places.
Yeah.
And in my line of work, it doesn't matter what it is, and you don't ask. You just get the money up front, find out where you need to move it to, and do it.
Sounds like a plan. I'm cool with that.
Will you at least tell us who's going to be after us? Because this sounds like a setup.
Well, you see, I sort of need a double job done.
You know that pays double, right?
Oh, I am quite willing to generously compensate you, because not only are you going to be moving a piece of my cargo, if you take the job. But I want the person you're delivering it to eliminated.
Esma gives a little bit of a smile. She's like, I can kill someone.
And then what do we do with the stuff?
Oh, you just leave it at the address that I send you to, and one of my people will be around to pick it up after it's been confirmed that the person has been, for lack of a softer term, executed.
There's definitely softer terms. Neutralized,
Knocked off.
gotten rid of. Murdered.
Decapitated.
You know, normally I would use a spell and just
Good old finger of death.
Actually a nice 5th level shatter spell till his brain exploded, but that's me.
Yeah, I mean, if it's your preference, I know that spell.
I knew there was a reason why I liked you.
The 3 of you can dispatch this person any way you like. I just need proof that it's done.
Maybe we could quarter him.
What do you want? Pieces? I can bring you a finger.
Yeah, but finger doesn't prove that he's dead just because you cut off the finger. And if you bring his head,
Actually, he turns to Misty and says, that is pretty much the standard form of evidence in these kind of things.
Let's do it. I want to cut someone's head off. Of course, I don't have the knight right sword for that.
You can borrow mine.
or mine.
How much is the payment?
500 gold for moving the merchandise and another 15 for upon proof that the guy's dead.
A total of 2,000.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
Oh, you didn't
That's
mean
nice.
15. I get it now.
1,500.
Well, I thought 15,000. I was cool with that.
I was gonna say.
Murder is expensive.
At the 15 grand level, you'd be going after a government official. This guy is not. This guy is somebody that double crossed me and stole one of my shipments, shall we say?
I understand that. Double crossing's so bad.
And it would affect my reputation if I didn't do something.
Okay, so
Well, can't have that.
who's this guy that we were offing?
He's actually a winter Eladrin. He's an elf. You'll be able to track him fairly easily because a winter elf sticks out in this kingdom.
Just a smidge.
almost as much as an ice dragon would.
Ooh.
Wish we had one of those today. Shit.
Actually, there has been a dragon sighted flying around Oma recently.
Really? What
Yeah.
kind?
He's staying high enough that nobody's been able to tell his color, actually. Or its color, for all we know. It could be female.
Must be a big one.
Yeah.
Esma
Well,
likes
good luck with that.
dragons.
Let's go get that dude.
Let's do it.
From the size of what the shadow we've seen, we're thinking ancient dragon, which, unless you've got some heavy firepower you don't want to play with.
Who would be after a dragon? Not worth it. I'm here for gold and for revenge.
Maybe we can talk to it and get it to fight with us.
I don't
You-
want to talk to a dragon. Let's pass on that.
Yeah, let's do the job. We only have 6 hours. 5 probably now.
We do this job in 6 hours.
When is the movement of the product?
Mm. That would be anytime within the next 2 hours.
Let's do it. That'd be more than enough time to do this.
Oh, we hope so.
Well, if we can't do it in 2 hours, then do it, get paid, and come back on the ship, then we're in trouble.
Yeah. Yes, let's go. Let's get this done.
So where are we meeting this man?
And where do we find this product?
Oh, the product I have.
Woohoo!
I'm giving it to you to take to him, thinking that we're still doing business, when in reality, you're there to,
Explode him.
yeah,
Relieve him of an extremity.
relieve him of all of his extremities.
What? Esma's
I'm
full.
I'm not above taking trophies, especially people who double cross me and cost me shipments.
Smart man. Smart man.
Now,
So-
is this guy a wizard or anything?
Winter Eladrins are elves. They have magic, yes. But their magic is born to them because they're elves. A Winter Eladrin's magic is mostly ice-based,
Great.
which
Hey, we beat
Love
elementals. We
freezing
could beat.
damage.
Hey, we could beat an ice-based monster elf.
in this climate, his magic is kind of iffy, but he's high enough level. If he manages to hit you, you could be in trouble.
Well, it's big. It's a what? Go big or go home, right? So let's do it. Esma wants to as much experience as she can. Because she's slowly realizing that she may be out of her depth right now.
He says, I will go get the package that I want you to take to him. wait right here. And he gets up and goes downstairs into the basement area. Excuse me, of the tavern. Comes back a few minutes later with a fairly sizable box. On that box is an address label. And he says, the place to the label and says where you're going.
Sweet. I don't know how to get there. This town is new to me.
It's an address downtown in the wealthier district.
Perfect. I'll head that way. Southeast, right?
He has a state. To the governor's tower in the center of town.
So he's the governor.
No. He's just a wealthy merchant.
Mm.
The governor is not somebody you'd want to play with. The governor is a mage, and a fairly high one.
He's high? You shouldn't
So,
cast spells when you're high.
So I completely ignoring that comment. I would say you would want to stay away from him. And there are governor's guards in that area.
Okay.
They guard the governor's private town, wandering around. So be careful.
I'm always careful. Just joking.
We need to be sure no one's around when
With
we kill.
that, he hands you the box.
So what does this guy
He
look like?
hands you the box with the address on it. And
Well, the guy is a winter elf, so I think he would stand out. And then also, he's expecting to do business, so I think we could find him relatively easy based on the information. I don't even know what the guy's name is. I'm gonna call him Green Dude. Green Dude gave us.
We know where his house is and we know what he looks like. I think we got this.
Yeah, and he's expecting us, so I think we got it.
Yeah, but we gotta make sure nobody else is around, or we're gonna have to kill them too.
Mike's gone for a second.
You lost Mike?
Yeah, I think I'm slowly expecting this now. Like, it's not our stream until we lose someone.
You always have to lose someone.
Yeah.
So excuse us for the technical difficulties for a minute.
I think anyone who's watching is used to it.
Yeah, but it's never been Mike before. It's always been
It's been Mike before.
other players.
It's been Mike a couple of times. All right, let's move us around. It's now we already moved. I think the way I set it up this time makes it super easy. Awesome possum. We are ready.
Great. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mike. Or is he back?
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Uh, inter- internet connection problems. Um,
Is your power on?
so he hands you the box with he hands you a small pouch along with that. He says, "This is the 500 gold that you get for transporting the package."
Hmm. I think Mike is frozen. I think he got iced by the ice monster, so
Yep.
I guess we gotta go on our own adventure, build our own things. Bye, Mike. So, how are you guys doing? Oh, Mike's back. Hi, Mike. All right, let's do adjustments again. I think everything's good to go. Yeah. Yep, we're good to go. Whenever we get Mike. He's frozen like a statue, though. So is Patrick, I think.
No, I'm just sitting very still.
You're
Okay.
stealthy. Okay, Mike, you're back. We're good.
Okay. Try
It,
this a third time.
it wouldn't be a stream without someone freezing and disappearing.
He gives you the box with the address on it. And he also gives you a small pouch. He says, "This is the 500 gold for transporting the package. You'll get the other 1,500 when you bring me this guy's head." Literally.
Esma's a little
Cool.
gleeful inside because it's like her first real
You want it
job.
in a bag on a platter?
Yeah.
No. A bag will do fine.
Esma's super excited because this is her first real job that she thinks she can really do.
And this, there's no real time frame for this, but I would say sooner better than later.
Hey man, we're in a hurry. We'll have it done today.
Yes, we will.
I've done in 3 or 4 hours or 2 hours.
Hopefully in 3. So we can make it back to the ship.
Well, good luck. He shouldn't, once you get to the center of town, he should not be difficult to find.
Luck? Who needs luck? Ha 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 ha.
Well, hope you have a good afternoon, man.
Well, I plan to stay right here and relax for the afternoon and see what you guys are able to pull off.
We'll be able to pull it off. We're good. We killed
So,
elementals yesterday.
and I assume you don't relate details of that battle where you all almost
Of course
died.
not. Esma's honest, but she's learning how to be a little bit more deceitful. She's remembering her lessons from school.
You know, as you do.
Yeah.
So I guess we're headed for the center of town.
Let's
Yep,
go.
Let's go. Let's get this done.
Esma almost runs out of the bar because she's so excited. After she gulps
And
down her
once
water, of
again,
course.
and once again, the people at the tables are turning their heads, staring at you, going, "What exactly was that?"
I stare them down with glowing eyes.
Now they were looking at her. Now they're really wondering what the hell's going on.
And then I wink.
So
Ah.
you guys walk out of the bar. You spend about an hour in the bar talking to him. By the time you come back out, there's a light rain falling. And everything's gotten a little cloudy and a little darker outside.
Prayers have been answered.
But you follow a fairly straight path to the center of downtown. And as you look around the center of downtown, you see the governor's tower. Because it's the tallest thing in the city. And if you look off to the left from there, you see large iron gates and what looks almost like a park behind them. But what it truly is this Aladrin's estate. He bought up a large piece of land. He bought up a large piece of land in the center of town and lives there now.
Looks around for guards.
So what do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna look around for guards.
There are several guards walking around in front of the governor's tower. But the governor always has guards there.
Okay.
You don't see any guards around the gates of the Aladrin's estate. But that just because you don't see them at that moment, it doesn't mean they're not there.
Okay. Does it look like we can just walk into Aladrin's estate? Is it locked?
Nah, none of the three of you have walked up to the gate to find out.
Well,
Walks
then
up
I
to the
walk
gate
up to the
to check.
gates.
So Lucid walks up to the gate.
So does Esma.
Says I.
Okay. Are you all three going to attempt to open it at once, or what?
Esma's not very strong, so she's gonna watch them do it. And if she needs help, she'll help them. And of course, she can always pick the lock if worst case scenario.
I just kind of push on the gates so you see if there's a bell to ring.
Um, give me an athletics check.
20. So plus 3, 23.
Is that a natural 20 or a dirty 20?
Natural 20. So 23 total.
Okay. So you actually put your hand on the gate, and with a little force, it pushes open. However,
Ah, Mike. Really?
Lay down.
Is the sadist showing right now?
okay, you take 3 points of cold damage from touching the gate.
Is it still really hot?
The Eladrin had the gate warded against anybody that tried to touch it.
What
This
is
is
it?
this is magical cold damage. It's not affected by outside weather.
It might be welcoming because of the heat, though.
Right. I'm just gonna be like, great. That's exactly what I wanted.
You are actually considerably cooler than you are now, as the cold damage radiates down your arm and such.
Esma's like, maybe I should touch it too. I need to cool down a little bit. It's way too hot in here. But she doesn't.
But it's open enough to get in, right?
Yeah,
This guy does
you
not like
do
visitors.
push it open enough for the three of you to make your way through it.
Without touching it?
Actually, give me an athletics check to see if you can walk straight enough to avoid it.
Well,
All of us? Like all of us?
I got
What?
it.
I didn't.
I said all of us do an athletics check?
I got an 8, by the way.
Yes, all three of you.
I got 8 plus 5 is 12. If I did my math right.
13.
13?
It's 13.
I'm 13.
You and Patrick walk straight enough through the opening that you don't take any cold damage. Esma, however, stumbles slightly
Poor Esme. Esma.
and ends up not falling, but she catches herself on the gate, and she takes two points of cold damage.
It is worth it because it's dang hot here. It's like hell. So she's very happy that she's cooled down. She doesn't care. 2 points is 2 points of being better than the heat.
We're gonna die by like 3 points of damage, I swear.
I know, right? I'm just waiting for Mike to kill me any day now. Every time we do this, I'm like, when is he gonna kill Esma? I don't know.
You're getting closer every week.
I can see
I
that.
want to build up the suspense by like episode 8. By like episode 8, you'll die some horrible death. But I want to at least use the first 7 to build it up for a while.
All right,
Um,
so I can calm down until the 8th episode, and then I'm in trouble. Okay, I got you, Mike.
Right.
I gotcha.
Then you have to worry. Yeah.
I have 5 more episodes to go.
I'm a side character. I'm in danger.
If the main character is in danger, then everyone's in danger. Or the title character, because I don't think if she's the main character. I think we're all main characters. But the title character is in trouble, then everyone's in trouble.
So
Well,
I yell,
this is
"Hey,
not a-
Aladrin! What the deuce?"
this is not necessarily a chances are all of you are going to die. So, you walk in the gates. 2 of you are much cooler than you were a few minutes ago.
Every day.
The grounds and the gardens are absolutely beautiful. And you don't see anybody outside, which seems odd for an estate this size. So what do you guys do?
I say the best way to find out is to go, since no one's around. Maybe we should go inside and try to find him. Especially he's waiting for the packets to be dropped off, so he is expecting someone. So I think we should just go.
And I say once we get in and drop off the package before we tack, I'll ask to use the bathroom and I'll look around to make sure there's nobody else around.
Okay,
That's an idea.
that's a good idea. Also, by the way, I don't know if I trust the green dude because he's shady as heck. So maybe we should be careful and make sure that we get paid.
Yes.
Yes.
And also probably not double crossing.
Yes, let's not double cross him.
And we don't need him coming after us.
Especially if Misty is coming back to do work here. We definitely don't want to have a target on our back.
However, we may want to do him in, take over his operation.
I love that.
Options.
I like that. That's a good option. Of course, we still got to do my job, but we could always do it later after we become super big, and then just
Just gotta.
We don't know what what he sells and what he moves.
That's true. Maybe we could just have a job where we kill people.
You have no idea what's in the box that he gave you.
And I don't want to know. Esma's like, whatever he does, he does. As long as it doesn't hurt me, I don't care.
Takes the box.
Does it make a noise, Mike?
No.
Maybe it's air.
It's probably just an empty box. He didn't need to actually send anything in it.
Yeah. He wants to see if we'll double cross him. Maybe it's spelled, so if we open it, we're like.
Yeah, he he assumed you guys were going to kill him. That's what he hired you for. So there doesn't necessarily need to be anything in the box.
Maybe it's just an excuse to get us inside the house.
Yeah.
But I will tell you there is something in the box. It's got some weight to it. It just doesn't rattle.
Maybe
So
it's a
one of
weight.
you lasses with good looking skills should look in the window and see if we can see anything. Oh wait, I have good.
Esma has good. She has some good perception skills. Not the best, but not too bad.
Mine's so-so.
We could always all look.
And
It's
look in
pretty
a
good, but not the
window,
best.
see what I can see, listen.
Let's all do it.
Okay. All three of you roll perception checks.
I got a 12.
Okay, so I am not doing any more D&D Beyond for the rest of the game. I got an 8.
Probably real bad.
I got an 8. The dice giveth and taketh away.
My dice
I
rolled
put-
a 12. D&D Beyond rolled a 12.
Gives me a
6 plus-
zombie, gets rid of the zombie.
6 plus 4, I got 10.
Managed to see the
Pat.
house.
Lucid. Lucid looks in the window and sees a couple of human-sized shapes wandering around, but you can't see who or what they are because the lighting on the inside of the estate is fairly low even for morning.
Mm.
I knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door. Are you holding the package currently?
Yes.
So you're the one holding the package.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Okay. You knock
money.
on the door. You knock on the door. Couple minutes later, the door opens and there's this actually elderly looking drow in a tuxedo standing halfway behind the door.
Reminds me of Carrig.
Now this one's even older than Carrick would have been. This would be Carrick in about 20 elf years.
Okay.
So he says, welcome. The head of the estate wasn't expecting anyone that I know of.
Yes, he was. He ordered this package.
Yes, but he didn't think it was coming today.
Good service.
It's better early than late.
Or not at all.
Just follow me and I will see if Master Gartok is available.
Ooh, we got the name.
And he leads you into a very large and opulent sitting room. And he says, please take a seat and make yourselves comfortable while I see if Master Gartok is available.
So Esma sits down, trying to look like she's comfortable, but everyone can see that she is totally not.
Paces back and forth around the room.
Okay. The code word is batang.
I
And I
like
go
that.
sit down.
What?
I like that code word. Let's just keep it.
Batang?
Yes. But we should probably.
Yes. Esma's already sitting down looking very uncomfortable.
About 10 minutes later, the elderly drow gentleman steps back into the room. And behind him walks an elf. You recognize it as an elf, but he's Snow White from head to toe.
Where's the 7 drawers?
And he's got this rather annoyed look on his face. You can hear him tell the butler that this isn't the way I usually receive the shipments that I get. Something is a little off here.
Well, we're
Yeah,
new,
it's gonna cost you extra.
and we're new at this, so I'm sorry if we didn't know the way to do it, but we're new in the business. We just wanted to give you extra
He
customer
says,
service.
he says, the gift that I deal with for my shipments usually don't have intermediaries bring me packages.
Well, he was heading out of town, so he asked us to bring it for him.
And he said you were paying 500 gold? For the early shipment.
Give, give, give me a persuasion check. Actually, give me a persuasion check with disadvantage because he's really thinking this is weird.
Are we all doing it or
Okay.
just Lucid?
So I got a 23 and a 11.
No, that was just Lucid doing that because he's the one that mentioned the 500 gold, and that's what the Aladdin was really confused about. He's like, usually arrangements are been made in advance. I've paid for this shipment already. I have records to that effect.
The arrangements
So
have been changed. Pray I don't change them further. Intimidation.
give me an intimidation roll then. And pray you don't roll a 1.
Got an 11. I'm not that intimidating. But I said it with glowing eyes, so that hopefully counts.
Can Esma, menace me going forward to maybe intimidate too? So Esma goes forward and tries to intimidate him also.
Or
a great time for Misty to ask to go to the bathroom.
Can I go to the bathroom? I need to go potty.
Can Esma intimidate too, Mike?
Just a second. He looks at Lucid and just sort of chuckles.
Can't fault a guy for trying.
Can Esma try to intimidate Mike?
You can try, but
Esma tries to intimidate.
Like I said, can I use your restroom?
He motions for the drow butler to escort you to the bathroom. Esma has to roll intimidation with disadvantage.
Okay, so the first one is... Oh, sorry, Mike.
Because compared to an Eladrin, you are not scary at all.
So I got a 19 plus 1, so that's a 20 for the first roll. And the other one is another 19, so 20. Both of them are 20. 19 and 19.
Well, he got a 20 on your contested intimidation.
So a dirty 20 and a 20. So what does that mean?
He just stands there staring at you.
He's not intimidated.
Darn.
And
maybe Melody should have done the wings.
Now there's only 2 of you in the room.
I mean, we can leave with the package. It's fine, man. But I think he's going to be disappointed if that's how it goes down.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I didn't say you were taking the package, and I didn't say you were leaving.
I think we gotta kill him. Esma's like...
You don't say that!
Jeez, woman.
If you're not gonna pay us, we gotta kill ya.
He says, I don't know where that GIF finds his help, but he needs to find another place.
Okay, let me try one more thing. So we're here to kill you. We've been paid a lot of money to do it. Do you have a better offer?
No.
You're not in the room.
Yeah, you're not in the room.
You're in the bathroom. You don't even eat. So what?
I like how Lucid thinks.
what you're saying is Lucid instantly turns on the guy in the bar. He's
Not
like,
necessarily. He's just checking his options, seeing if there's a better offer. It seems like a hard fight, but I mean, if there's a way around it. But no,
Exactly.
I'm just waiting for
well,
what's her face to get back.
considering I am planning to freeze the three of you solid and drag you back to the Feywild, but I will entertain a negotiation just for the amusement of it. How much did the slimy green old man offer you to kill me?
Who said anything
10,000.
about
He seemed pretty pissed.
Uh, he's going to instate that comment because that seems like a really high
Hey, double
number.
crossing. Double crossing
Even-
is double crossing.
He doesn't have that high of an opinion of himself. What kind of elf is he?
He gets a dirty 20 and he's like, okay, enough playing around. How much did he actually offer you to do this?
$5,000.
Or
I
whatever.
mean, gold, you mean?
It was 5,000 gold. Honestly, 5,000 gold. You want me to roll, Mike?
No. He I don't believe it was even that much, but I'll give you that much to go and kill him.
Deal.
What do you know about his operation? Like, he just gave us this package, said it to give it to you and kill you. I'd like to take over his operation and possibly continue supplying you as long as you don't double cross us like you did him.
He's a slimy Graffinky from another plane of existence. I'm not really worried about him.
I mean, you seem like a pretty chill dude. I'd like to help you out.
You know, how do you think, if I do not know business, how do you think I got the estate you're standing in?
Inheritance.
My thoughts exactly.
I-
Probably murdering, cheating, and killing, but
Whatevs.
I have links to the Winter Court in the Feywild, which for at least one season out of the year, we rule all of the Feywild.
So you got it from inheritance.
Plus, I have enough magic to make that little twerp's head explode.
I like the 5,000 gold. What do you think, Lucid? Melody's not here, so we can't ask her. I mean, Misty.
I mean, it's better than 2,000.
Yeah.
I was back out hearing what you guys were talking about. I was like, what the hell have you guys done?
Hold it.
Business.
Are you two talking to each other, or did he just hear Lucid say that?
No, I think we were just talking to each other.
Yeah,
It's better than
Very-
5,000.
it
Or,
is.
wait.
Um,
All right, I think we'll take this. It sounds like better than fighting you, Mr. Head Exploder.
yeah, let's do it.
I was gonna use Polar Blast about the center of your chest and watch your rib cage blow out, but
I think we could all have a more productive day than that.
Yes.
it would be a lot of mess for my butler to clean up. And you hear the butler behind him whisper, "Thank you, sir. I didn't really want to do that today."
I think you two think we're gonna do the other way around. We need to figure out what kind of fighting he does and what powers, or if he has any powers.
What are you talking about? We're gonna take the golden leave. We're going on the ship and
We take we ask him for a down payment, keep both down payments, leave town.
Yeah, but we're not saying that in front of the guy.
We'll cross from the other guy and he'll come after us.
We're leaving. We're
Yeah,
strangers.
but I have to come back here, you silly goose.
Well, you weren't here. You left. We didn't know.
You did. I told you I have a job here. Don't play your stupid. You knew I had a job here.
What?
Well,
And
We already made the deal. And I didn't make the deal, but it's still being made.
wait, didn't we say we weren't going to double cross that guy?
We did.
You better kill him if we're gonna double cross him.
and he says, "Given the business we're in, I can guess what you're talking about. And don't forget, there are elves everywhere."
I mean, not here. They said you were like the only one.
I'm the only one he knows about.
Ooh.
What? We'll lay down.
I'm just saying, if you try to run out on the deal, that I have contacts everywhere.
Do we seem the type that would run out on a deal?
Yes, probably.
Probably.
Yes, you're trying to make the deal with him. That's obvious.
We're currently running out on a deal, Esma.
Considering it took Lucid 30 seconds to switch sides. Yes,
Just a little bit. Just a scotch.
he switched sides quicker than Misty went to the bathroom. Kidding. His,
It'd be funny if Misty comes in, not realizing we've decided not to kill him, and immediately attacks.
Hey, Esma doesn't have any loyalties. A job's a job to her.
So,
Well, if that's
However-
the case, Esme, your job is to kill this ladron.
The better the job.
Being in the business we're in, how do we know that you're going to pay us? We're gonna need half up front, especially considering you threatened to kill us if we don't do it.
Exactly.
uh, I think you already got money up front from the guy that sent you to kill me. I'm not that stupid.
Oh, nope.
No, he
I-
didn't. He only gave
I'm
some.
not, it's not optional. If you don't want us to kill you, we're gonna need some payment up front, or we're just gonna fight.
Let's see. Do I can either pay you or I can incapacitate you, take you back to the Feywild, and sacrifice you.
Both options
Which
sounds good to us.
which do I really want to do?
Well, you know, if we do die, that guy's just gonna keep on coming after you. So you might as well pay us so that we can do it for you.
The only issue I have is you didn't even honor his deal. So what's going to make me think you're going to honor mine?
Cause we like you more. Cause wait,
Because you have thousands of killer elves, you said.
Well, yeah. I could send one to, cast a magic spell that would.
What would be acceptable to me is if you send your butler with the gold to stand outside while we kill him. And then we will come out, collect the gold, give the butler the head, and we're done.
that works for me.
The butler says I would be perfectly okay with escorting them back. So, okay. The Eladrin agrees to your deal.
Great.
And he says, but do remember, if you run out on me, unlike him, I will find you.
You seem to find you okay, but
He found me okay because I live on a large estate in the center of town. Anybody can find me.
I had a little trouble, but I'm not saying anything.
The question is, after they find me, does anybody ever see them again?
You ward your gate with frost spells. You've probably killed the mailman.
Several times.
I don't know how this town lets you stay here, but I guess that's none of my business.
And you really don't want to know what I did to the milkman when he got my order wrong last week. So he gives the butler a large pouch, and he says, he flips it open before he gives it to the butler, and you see a large pile of gold coins.
Esma is very excited, but she hides it pretty well.
He closes it and hands it to the butler. Oh, and by the way, nothing happens to the butler.
Of
What do
course
you
not.
mean?
He's gonna wait outside.
You are to protect him if things go wrong.
Okay. I like Drells, so yeah, I'll protect him. We'll protect him.
So the three of you and the butler walk out the door, walk through the gate, and head back toward the inn you started out at. And the three of you walk back in the inn with no package and without this guy's head that you promised to bring.
Oh, wait, we're just walking back in? I was thinking we would. Well, I guess
Yeah.
we're walking back in. This bar owner is gonna be so mad at us.
Yeah. The guy that hired you is still sitting at his table in the far back corner of the bar.
Before we go in, I cast my armor spell.
Smart
Um,
move. Smart move.
Unless you want to try and like lure him out of the bar and do this in the quote parking lot.
I think that would be wiser, pulling him out into the parking lot.
I come in, sit down at the table. Hey man, I've got some bad news for you. He really outbid you. Do you want to do this outside?
Really?
You were supposed to bring me his head, not take his money.
You should have paid us more.
He asked for more money.
So hold person on the dude if he's not wanting to go outside.
Actually, before this starts, because we're going to end up jumping into initiative and actually doing combat here, now is a good time to take a break.
All right. What time are we coming back, Mike?
It's 8:40, so we'll come back at 9.
That works.
Cool. See you in a
Well,
minute.
So
See you in a
we'll see you guys in about 20 minutes, and then we'll see what happens to these three. One plane of existence that he does business.
Any chance I can cast hold person before he does that, or nah?
Nope.
Nah. Probably don't even want to. Oh, we go see the butler.
Yeah.
What if you would have failed the whole person roll, he would have done the plane shift anyway, and you'd have went with him.
Oh,
That would have been cool. I would have loved that.
that would have been a fun way to die.
No,
Yeah.
only Only if Lucid would gone because Lucid's the one that cast it.
All right, everybody, hold hands.
Let's do
No,
it.
what I'm saying is Lucid would have went with him.
Oh,
If-
none of us? Aw.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
You two would have been standing there going, where the hell did those two just go? But so now, Lucid, you're sitting at the table by yourself.
So does that mean we got our money?
Well, I
Let's-
definitely order a drink before I go back outside. And then I go back outside. Holding the drink, of course.
Esma
Yeah, I just
follows.
take the glass.
Me
I
too.
Give him a silver.
The bartender's like, I do want my glass back before you go.
Give him a silver. And I just walk out.
And,
Dig in the glass with us.
That guy's like 40 glasses. He's fine.
the butler looks sort of sideways at you and goes, I take it that didn't go quite as planned.
Oh, well, he's probably way less of a problem now.
Yes.
At least for a little while.
You could have mentioned he could plane shift. Was this a joke?
All Griffinky can plane shift. They come from the plane of limbo. They can all plane shift.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not a planar traveler. Yeah. So what we doing?
Try to get money. We got rid of the problem.
That
Yeah, but we didn't kill him,
So
really, guys.
jump the butler?
Yeah,
I-
from the butler. See if we'll get the money. See
I
if,
mean, the worst that can happen is we're chased by elves forever. The
yeah,
best that can happen is we have 5,000 gold.
yeah, or even half.
Oh yeah, it was half, right? What did I say?
well, no. The butler was supposed to go with you to make sure the job was done. You didn't get any money up front from this.
Yeah, I mean, what I meant by is we could try to get half at least, or half the job.
Well, that's a discussion you'd have to have with Gartok and see what agreement you can come to.
So I figured let's do that now so that we could go on the ship and not miss our boat.
We didn't say when we'd kill the guy, actually, so I think we're just fine. We'll leave, kill him later.
Oh yeah, both jobs we were supposed to just, there is no time limit.
I like leaving things open.
There is in it's actually been 6 hours.
So we missed our boat.
Unless we run for it now. And maybe we can still catch it.
Misty and Lucid are used to doing that, as you could tell from the way they got on the first boat earlier.
Hey man, that's our boat! Yep.
I figure if we miss the boat, we'll just get the next one.
You're in the center of town. It would take you a good 10 to 15 minutes even at a run to get to the dock
I
district.
pick them up and I fly them there.
You can do that.
Esma can
Really?
levitate to make it lighter.
Your fly speed's the same as your walk speed.
I know.
Just
Uh,
saying.
okay. So it doesn't make a difference. It would still take you 10, 15 minutes.
Well, we could go in a straight line.
Yeah, we could go 30 feet, stop, walk a few feet, then fly for 3 feet.
Just flying over buildings as we get there. Maybe soon enough to fly to the boat.
Well, that is an advantage you have. Even if the boat is out of the dock and on its way out to sea, you could
But
fly
I don't think she
to
can carry
it.
2 people.
We could try.
Uh,
Or we could try to get more money. One or the other.
how? I know you can levitate 20 feet.
Yeah.
How long can you do that?
Let me double check.
20 feet.
I'm
No,
pretty.
that's straight up. I mean,
Okay, let's see. So it says up to 10 minutes.
ten minutes of
10
Misty's
minutes.
flying speed would probably get you there.
We could try it. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we don't do it.
Bye! Jump on Misty's back and fly away.
And Esma's levitates.
You have to be careful though because of my wings.
Well, I can levitate, I could grab onto him, and then you could grab onto me.
Yep.
So we're piggybacking each other.
So everybody give me a athletics check to see if you can hang on or if all three of you plummet to the ground.
Got a 16.
I got 13 plus 5 is 18.
30-20.
I mean, 16 plus my athletics score, which is 3. So 19.
Because I have a +6, so 14 plus 6 is a 30-20.
So all of you manage to hold on as Misty takes to the air. How long can you fly for?
It's
Oh no, let me check that.
Well, I can only levitate for 10, so.
I'm pretty sure her fly is 10 minutes because I did the math on how many rounds it was.
Makes sense.
Okay, just a second.
10 minutes is 100 rounds. So
I think she
At-
said 10 minutes last week, so I'm thinking it's 10 minutes too.
at 30 feet per round, if you go 100 rounds,
What's your race?
Azamar.
You're talking 3,000 feet in 10 minutes.
Oh, shoot. It's 1 minute.
Is it?
Oh,
I checked that. I'm pretty sure it's not 1 minute.
It appears to be the Radiant Soul feature.
Just a second. I'm
and then there was light.
just looking at
Patrick,
something.
your light just blasted on your face.
Oh, because I changed what was on my screen.
Yeah.
Well, see, if your fly speed and your walk speed isn't any, if the same, it wouldn't matter anyway. whether you
Oh,
were.
yep. It is 1 minute.
So it'd be just as good if you were running instead of flying.
Okay, how about this? We run, and then if we miss the boat, then I can levitate, and I could go 20 feet, and Misty can fly us to catch up to the boat.
Okay, let's run then.
So we'll move those athletic rolls over to running.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So dirty 20
Yeah.
for my run.
you all
And then
start. You all start running. You're all kind of sad because you just left a large sack of gold behind.
Oh no, Esma grabs it before she starts running.
No,
Just
the
joking.
the butler still has it.
Darn. Well, we got 500 gold for doing nothing, so that's still good.
That's better than nothing.
You got 500 gold for causing a major squabble between the two of them.
There was already a squabble. We just helped make it worse.
Yeah, make it worse.
Which is Esma's prerogative, so Esma is happy with that.
So you run for a while, for a couple minutes, and I need another athletics check from all of you to see if you can keep it up long enough to get to the dock area.
13 for me.
What?
13 for me.
15 for me.
Patrick, what did you get for an athletics?
I've got 7.
Yeah. As me and Misty keep going, Lucid falls.
Wait, I can add something to that with a cantrip spell. Guidance?
Yeah, that's a D4. You can guide yourself. You've got to get over a 10 to keep going.
Hey, I got a 4.
So that's an 11. You barely keep your feet. And
It's oh God, help me run.
Uh,
and with that, the rain that was falling gets harder.
I kind of slip faster than I was running. What? Okay. Slip and slide.
Except for the building that's
that building's in your way.
10 feet in front of you.
Dodge. I got a 10. So like
Splat.
12.
Yeah.
You had your dex, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they have slip and slide rule in D&D.
I've reconsidered flying based on the fact that there's giant dragons around. We were told that earlier by the barkeep.
Yeah.
That is true.
We haven't played that high. We haven't played that high.
Esma and Misty keep running. Lucid is stumbling his way behind you. You get to the dock district just in time to see the ogre's despair pull out of dock and head out to sea.
So Esma decides to levitate, and
Really?
she grabs Lucid and says, "Misty, fly us to the boat."
I grab a hold of them and I fly them to the boat.
Can I use my gust of wind spell as like a booster jet? It's 60 feet long and 10 feet wide and blasts from you in a direction of your choice for the spell's duration.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
but we might overshoot the boat at that rate.
Well, if
Well-
it's his direction, he can guide it.
Aim for the sail. Aim for
Well-
the sail.
The thing is, you're going in the same general direction as the spell, as the boat. So if you use the gust of wind spell to propel you, there's a chance that it would also hit the sails of the boat and make the boat go faster too.
Well, I'm doing the wind the opposite direction because every physics does that. Like wind goes that way, I go this way.
Oh yeah.
I'm okay, but
Like if you're on the ground, you're bracing against that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how much it'll boost us, but like
Does it say it's an actual? You have to roll an attack for it, or what is it?
concentration up to 1 minute, one action. No, you just kind of do it, and then any creature within the thing makes a save.
Uh,
Saving throw or be pushed 15 feet in a direction following the line.
well, that doesn't apply since it's just the three of you in a boat.
Gotcha.
So,
So I could maybe do it to them, but that would leave me standing on the dock.
Well, I'm holding you, so and I'm levitating, so it might move us. I'm holding you.
I think I'd better just enhance ability on it on the person that's flying.
Okay,
Miss.
good idea.
I give her bull strength. Target has advantage on strength checks, and his or her carrying capacity doubles.
so she can easily carry both of you at that point.
So I don't need to levitate.
No.
Okay. Then I don't
If her,
levitate.
if her carrying capacity doubles, she could easily carry both of you. So you now have Esma on your back and you're holding Patrick. And
Fly, you fools!
Fly!
so you're trying to catch up with the ship.
I'm gonna drown.
Hey, Esma can hold her breath for long periods of time, so I think she'll be okay no matter what.
I'm a real good swimmer. I take off my armor before I do this.
you lose your armor though.
Actually, surprisingly, you catch up to the ship.
Woohoo!
I rolled for whether you actually caught the ship or not, and rolled a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
so the three of you actually catch up to the ship. But by this time, your fly speed for 1 minute.
It's exhausted, so now it's a fall speed.
Basically, the only upside is when the three of you fall, you're gonna land on the deck of the ship instead of in the water.
That's fine.
I do like an acrobatics check to catch a rope and land all cool.
All three of I'll let all three of you do that.
Oh, I was gonna say Esma was gonna do levitate and then just slowly go down, but that works too.
Well, yeah, you won't have a problem with it. These two
You said athletics check?
acrobatics check.
Okay.
12.
Okay, so my acrobatics is
So
plus
9 plus 3.
my acrobatics is 5. So 16 plus 5, 21.
18 plus 2.
Ooh.
Okay. All three of you find a way to gently land on the deck without taking any damage.
By the way, Patrick, you get 168 of the gold. Me and Melody gets 166 since you're the one who decided to double cross, so you got the 2 extra gold.
Cool.
Yeah.
166 or
166 because it's 500 divided by 3, which is 166 with 2 gold left over. So Patrick just gets it.
So the crew and the captain look at you like, what in the world?
We all land in sync.
And then Nesma goes, ta-da! Although she's not a bard right now, but she has a flair still.
You thought we were gonna miss the boat.
yeah.
You did miss the boat.
But we're on it, so we still made it.
You are not charging me again. I say with glowing eyes.
Ezra's like, we saved you, Patacuses.
Yeah, we saved you, so no, you can't charge us.
Again, because we already paid for it.
No, but by rights, I could throw you overboard.
But I can fly back up.
Bet.
No.
So it wouldn't do any good.
You could try.
We did.
I will target your boat first.
I just tie a rock around your neck and kick your butt overboard.
Remember, not targeting you, targeting your stuff.
So it's about mid-afternoon at this point. What do you guys do? You're back on the water again
I say, is there any food? We're hungry.
for a trip that's gonna take at least 2 days.
Oh, darn. A boat, 2
Yeah.
days. That
Play
spells
some Three Dragon
danger.
Annie?
What?
Sure.
Card game. I break out my pack of Three Dragon Antique cards.
Let's play. But let's get some water and food because we were running in the desert, so we must be thirsty.
Yep.
And hungry.
The first mate says, as the captain stalks off to steer the ship, the first mate says, well, you want food and water, you're gonna have to go below and talk to the cook about it, see what he's got left from lunch.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Let's
Go
go.
see the cook. Go pick up that keg that we left behind.
Yeah.
Well, that keg was sitting on the deck when the air elemental and the water elemental attacked.
Oh, it's probably not there anymore.
But they might have gone more since they restocked, though.
Well, then I guess we head below.
Yeah. Because I can't imagine them not wanting alcohol. Just saying. For 2 days, no alcohol.
As the cook hears footsteps and sees you coming down, he's like, you weren't on here when we left.
Of course we were. Just joking.
Yes, we were. We were just in our cabins.
Nah,
He probably sold those when we did not arrive.
yeah. There are people staying in your cabins. I know you weren't here because I took a head check to make sure I knew how many people I was cooking for.
You must have miscounted.
Yeah, we miscounted. We were here.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I give him a silver.
So, what is it you're here for at the moment?
Water,
We are
food.
continuing with the passage that we
Water,
purchased.
food.
Water's over there. I've got some scraps left from lunch. It's not a lot, but it should hold you for a couple hours till dinner.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
Better than
Dinner
my
will be-
rations.
Dinner will be around 5 or 6 on the main deck like last time, depending on the weather.
And the dragons.
Nah, we don't got dragons. We got the air elementals to worry about.
No, there's dragons here, Mike said. And we know how much Mike likes dragons. Just saying.
There was a dragon flying around Oma. Whether it decides to come after the ship, I haven't decided yet.
Knowing how well Mike likes dragons, I'm pretty sure we're gonna at least see the dragon.
Dragons on a ship is bad.
Yes. Fire on a ship is bad.
Well, it depends on what kind of dragon it is.
Let's see.
Any kind of dragon is bad.
Let's see. Red's fire, black is acid, blue is electric, green is poison, and white is ice.
Either way, not good. Not good for us.
I don't think you've got a perfect choice in that group.
And we're still very, very squishy, so either way. So we play the card games.
Eat
Are we
one of my rations.
betting?
Nope.
Sure.
Nope.
Okay. Mike, we're betting. Let's see if you're playing, you gotta bet. How much are we betting?
I don't know. 100 gold?
Maybe not 100, maybe 20?
I
I-
say 5.
5 gold each?
Yeah, 5 gold each. Mike, who wins?
Well,
They're my cards. I'm cheating. I win.
I'm here. I say I win.
I'm gonna roll a d20 for each of you, and the one that gets the higher roll wins.
Sleight
Alrighty.
of hand.
I do have sleight of hand plus 5.
Now I get to roll this.
Okay.
You don't.
Alright.
And they're just straight dice rolls. So whoever gets the higher number on the die wins.
Sounds like a plan.
Esma got an 8.
Ah, Esma loses.
Not necessarily. Misty gets an 18. And Patrick or Lucid gets Lucid, whose cards it is, who claimed he was cheating, gets a natural 1.
No! Like get a paper cut on the cards and take 2
So
points
is
of
that
damage.
10 gold for me? Is that 10 gold for me now?
So Misty adds 10 gold to your pile.
And
to
I
her
minus
pile.
5 gold.
Somehow I lose a gold piece and I'm down 6 gold.
You're down 10.
No, 5. Because 5 for me,
Oh, yeah,
5 for him.
That's because you threw your hands in the air and made an extra gold piece fall out of your pouch. And
So I need to add a 1 there.
and in fact, you do get a paper cut from the cards. And when you throw up your hands, and you do take 2 points of slashing damage.
Esma's like, next time we'll use my die.
I'm
my
wearing
game."
gauntlets.
Why would you? How? No, you're not.
Always wearing my armor.
You cannot. You cannot shuffle cards while wearing gauntlets. That's not possible.
I don't think that's possible to shuffle period in gauntlets.
All right. I cast a heal spell on myself and take a short rest.
You better hope you get short rest.
For 2 points of damage.
Whoa!
That's a waste of a spell when you can
At
just
this
rest and
point,
heal.
it's like 3 or 4 points of damage.
Yeah, because we touched the metal of the thing and
Oh yeah,
But if you rest, you'll still heal yourself
that's true.
without using a spell.
So you've lost a total of 4 points. If you take a short rest until dinner, you can get those back.
You better
Esma
hope
takes a
nothing
short rest
happens
too.
in the meantime.
Does that get spells back or no?
Actually,
Short rest should do
since
it.
since it's 3 hours, we could say you just take a long rest for 3 hours and you get everything back.
Then I do that.
Me too, because I had 2 hit points.
And a long day, I'm gonna take a nap.
The dehydration made Esma sleepy.
So around,
We go back to our cabins and there's people there.
yeah,
These are our kids. Get out.
they say we're not going anywhere. We paid for these.
Esma
Pay
hisses.
for them first.
You 3 have to find somewhere else to sleep.
Or we can
Since-
attack.
No,
Si-
we don't know what they are. We don't know what creatures they are.
Since you guys snuck your way onto the boat, you have to find another place to sleep.
Let's go see if there's any open cabins.
How about
I walk
Esma
into the
tries to
cabin.
persuade them?
Lie down on the cot and go to bed.
Yeah, that's what Esma does.
We can share. It's fine.
Esma
Make
wouldn't-
all 3 of you make a persuasion roll.
Hey, who said I was doing that?
Natural
You're
20.
asking them.
Mike, natural 20. So it is 21.
8 plus a D4.
Nine plus 3.
9.
Esma walks into the room, walks into her previous stateroom. There's a male elf about 6 feet tall standing there. He's like, tell me again what you're doing here.
This is my room and I'm going to sleep. Been a long day.
Uh, I did pay for this room.
So did I. We can share if you want. You get to sleep on the floor, I'll sleep on the bed.
No.
Fine, we can both share on the bed, whatever. Just don't hug the blankets and don't touch me.
The cot is not big enough for two of you.
Oh well, good night. She lays down.
At which point he picks you up and physically escorts you back out on the main
Esma rushes back in because she refuses to give up her room.
he closes the door before you could get there.
So she has her thieves' tools, so she picks the lock.
Give me a thief's tools roll.
Okay.
And
Six.
the other two of you missed your persuasion rolls terribly, so those two didn't go anywhere.
So what's the plus? I got a 16 plus. What is the thieves' tool again, Mike?
That would be your dexterity.
I
Okay.
asked the guy how much
19.
gold it would take to get him out of the room.
I said, how much would it take for you? Would it take for you to share the room? I asked.
The only problem is the cots aren't big enough for the two of you. So
I'd say one night you get the cot, and the next night I get the cot.
Unless it's a lady. And then I just, sleep.
Mike, I got 19.
So it sounds like everything goes well. You hear the clicks from the tumblers and everything. But when you turn the knob to try to go in, the door won't open.
Hmm.
He's a high elf. He magically warded the door.
I said, I know what I would do.
What would you do?
I'd go to the captain and say, this elf warded your door so people can't open it.
Esma doesn't like to go over to that stuff,
The captain doesn't like us for some reason. We're great people.
We're great people. And plus, Esma wouldn't do that.
And considering the elf paid for the room, he has the right to.
We paid for the room. We paid for the room too.
And first.
Yeah, and first.
And you got off the boat. And you weren't there when the boat took off the second time.
Esma decides that when the high elf goes for lunch or dinner, she's gonna take the room. Because she wants her room back. She's very tutorial about those type of things. I think it's because she lost everything when she was younger.
Did my guy extort me for my room or nah?
Well, you both failed your persuasion rolls, so if you want into that room, you got to make some other deal because.
Right, that's why I was offering to pay him whatever he wanted to have my room back.
We take turns.
I was asking his price.
Okay. Yeah. He said, if you really want to share the room, give me 40 gold and we'll share the room.
How many days is the voyage?
2.
It's fine. Keep it. And I just put up a hammock somewhere.
I wonder
You
why you
got-
only had 20 gold.
And I say, and I go to mine. I said, I'll share the cot and I'll pay your
No,
flat.
I meant it's fine, keep the room, and I go
Oh.
put a hammock up somewhere else. Just to
Ah.
clarify.
And I go up to my guy and I say, I'll split the room with you. One night you get the cot, one night I get the cot. How much do you want?
He says he'll do that for 50.
Yeah, no. I say more like maybe 10.
I yell, my guy said 40. Hey, and she's a girl. Do you charge any less for that?
Your guy said, you guys do have your bed rolled with you. You can sleep anywhere you want, just not in
No, I'm
the.
gonna, but she wants a room and you're offering a better price. That's all I was saying.
No, the guy in what used to be her room wants 50 out of it.
I'm
Yeah.
saying I'll pay 10.
And he says no.
50 is a bit much. I paid less than that for the room to begin with.
Right, peace. And I just leave.
So
That's way more than what you paid for that room.
Missy,
Like
just do
I've-
what I do. Wait until they leave for dinner and then just go back into the room.
You're gonna get mind controlled.
Fine, I'll find another place. I'm not paying 50 when I paid less than that for the room to begin with.
no, you didn't actually.
How much did we pay for it?
Paid 40.
When you
20. Sorry, 20 gold.
20 or 120?
No, it's 20.
Yeah,
Cause
so 50 is way more than what I
I
paid
didn't
for.
pay for mine. I just kind of took it.
Oh, well, I paid 20, but it was for 2 people, so it was probably 10. Because I paid for a Carrick and me.
yeah.
And say I probably paid 10 for mine then. You paid
Actually,
20
I
for
don't think
two.
Mike actually charged you,
Yeah, probably not.
so you didn't pay anything.
I probably did, but I don't remember what I charged them.
You know, it's nowhere near 50.
No, I actually was listening to the podcast yesterday. You didn't charge them. Because I was like, hey, he didn't charge them. He charged me.
And anyway, is the 50 this guy wants is more out of the annoyance of having to deal with it.
Well, I could just kill you.
Oh, you could scare him.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Scare
scare
him.
him.
Are you sure you don't want to go lower than 10?
No,
Scare him, Misty, scare him.
sure you don't want me to get the crew to throw you off the boat.
Let's see. What's that spell called? Yeah, necrotic shroud. Let's see. Should I do that?
Do it. Do it, Misty. Do it.
What's the saving throw on it?
It would be. Just a second. Lost it. It would be 13.
My character would know whether or not he can take everyone on board, right? He probably can't. If I can't, then I'm not helping.
Esma will help because she just likes trouble. She hasn't learned
I didn't say I
restraint yet.
did it, Mike. I didn't say I did. I said, should I?
Esma likes Discord, and she hasn't learned, you know, how to be restrained yet.
I'll save you the trouble. He made the saving throw.
I never said I did it though, so.
I'm just saying, if you did, he made the saving throw. So it was the way is the waste of a spell or whatever
No, because
whatever that is.
a second, hold on. Oh, what am I doing? Just a second. Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it would. Okay, yep, I won't do it.
Fine, for the storyline, Esma won't attack the elf. We could just get caught and spend it, go to sleep. We did spend like 20 minutes discussing this, by the way. Although character-wise, Esma probably would have fought it still, but for the timing wise, oh, let it calm down.
The elf doesn't necessarily need to come out again, probably, until he gets there.
That's probably true.
Well, he will come out for dinner like everybody else will, but
No, I'm not gonna do it because timing wise.
um you can actually take your bedrolls and sleep down in the hold where the chef makes the food and stuff.
Oh, we can raid the fridge. We can raid the kitchen while the cook is asleep.
Oh yeah, we could raid the kitchen. Esma feels like that would be justified for the hassle that she's in. She'd just steal stuff. She'll steal stuff to minimize the hassle that she was in.
I put up a hammock somewhere that's not completely inconvenient, but definitely inconvenient to someone.
You give a teenager a little bit of skill and look what the hell happened. So Lucid puts his hammock up. Are you guys just gonna crash on your bedrolls for a couple of hours or what?
I think so.
I put a hammock up too.
No. So
I don't think Esma has a hammock, so she's not.
Oh no, I don't know if I do or not.
I pray for rain and roll a 2. It's very sunny.
it becomes time for dinner after you guys have a couple hour nap. You wake up and you see the cook moving the large table up to the main deck so you guys can sit down and have dinner. And he comes back and starts, bringing the bowls and stuff up that are full of food. Are you guys gonna go up for dinner or just sort of hang out?
Well, Esma just ate like 2 hours ago. So, I mean, she's not super hungry, but she'll probably snack.
I go up for dinner.
Yeah, we go up. I'm hungry a little bit. We didn't eat that much for our lunch.
More, I go up for ale.
Ale, huh?
Yes,
I
we
mean,
went to
unless they
ale.
have whiskey.
Nah. Well, actually, on a ship, that's possible.
Esma decides that she wants to maybe gamble a little more. So she takes out her deck of cards and sees if anyone wants to play after dinner.
The elf that you were squabbling with doesn't seem interested. The other two, however, one is a slightly portly looking dwarf, and the other one is a very small gnome woman. And they say, it could be fun. Let's see if we can, if one of us can win some money here.
Esma,
Something to do.
Esma decides to use her sleight of hand to cheat a little.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
18 plus 5, because her sleight of hand is 5. 23.
Okay. Now I'm gonna make a two perception checks
Okay.
to see if either one of them notice you trying to pull it off. No, neither one of them seem to know that you did this.
How much does she get?
Well, they each threw 5 in like the last game that you played, so
Woohoo! She
you
got her
picked
money
up
back.
you picked up 10 more gold.
I
Awesome.
come over. Oh, you're playing through Dragon Annie? I want to play.
Yeah, let's join.
I come up and I whisper in Esme ear and say, "You should get them to bid their rooms for you, and you put in gold."
Honestly, I would think of that, but I think Mike was getting annoyed, so he would have probably just did more horrible things. So
He
I'm
also didn't want
getting
to
rid
play.
of, as a player, not as Esma, I'm not gonna offend the DM because the DM is God, and he will make it worse on us. So
And the elf in Esma's old room didn't play anyway.
yeah,
Well, at least we have gotten
Feel like
two
13th
rooms
level
back.
adventurers.
yeah. I'm just saying, I don't want to offend the DM, so Esma's not gonna do that.
And considering she's cheating already, it's like
Yeah.
if she tried to pull off something bigger, the two of them will notice
You do not
because
offend the god of the game.
they did not fail their perception checks by all that much.
Yeah.
So
We want to have the DM on our side, not against us, so we're good. Esma's happy with the gold. And
See, the trick is you let them win a couple small pots and then you sleight a hand on the big pot.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Is that what Patrick was doing to us? Oh, Lucid?
I mean,
Giving
we'll
us.
see. We're gonna play a few more games.
and then when you own the casino run by zombies,
Zombieland!
they just eat you for cheating.
Which reminds me, you guys are gonna love the intro, or at least I do, of next week's game. Oh, before the Fallen Dragons game.
Have to check it out after this.
Well, I'll show it to you, but
so you guys play a few more hands. Fact, you play 4 more hands, and each one of the 4 of you win a hand.
woohoo!
And so the 2 other passengers are fairly okay with it. They feel like they broke even, so they're all right. But you and Patrick each pick up 10 more gold.
Woohoo! See, you don't piss off the DM. Thank you, Mike.
About this time, it's starting to get dark, so the other 2 go back in their rooms. Give me a perception check.
Oh no, Mike.
All 3 of you.
I got a 14.
13 plus perception, right? 17.
The DM
16.
giveth and
Oh.
taketh away. That's what
18.
I'm saying.
You each get a bit of a chill running up your spine about now.
Pretend!
Dragon! Ice dragon!
And you don't know why this would be. You're out to sea and you feel fairly safe. You're like, it must just be that we got attacked the last time, so you're just a little bit nervous. But you look up and you don't see. And you swear a second ago there was moonlight.
Guys, where's the moon?
It's hiding.
But now you don't see the moon anymore.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I cast magic missile on the darkness. I cast my armor spell.
Esma grabs her short bow because I guess she still has it because she didn't have a room. And she's getting ready to attack whatever it is that she thinks it is.
About 2 minutes later, you see the moon again.
Esma thinks it was just her imagination because it was the last time, was elemental. So she puts away her short bow.
Should I roll an intelligence check if I want to try and guess it's the dragon? I have intelligence 9.
Then you start to see the sails inexplicably fill with more wind than they had before. And you can roll an intelligence check if you like to see if you can figure out what this might be.
I only have a plus
1.
You what?
Rolled a 1.
I have a +2. Can I try, Mike? It's not a lot, but
Well, all 3 of you can try it.
I got a 0.
So you're clueless. You're like, I
got
want to. I want to play more cards.
I got a 12.
I had
You
12 plus 3.
Esma knows. Esma can feel that something feels weird, but she can't figure out what it is. Melody or Misty, sorry. She hears a noise that feels like it's actually fairly far away. But it was loud enough for her to hear.
What do I hear?
It sounded like a roar, but you just don't understand how it could be a roar because you're out in the middle of the sea and there's nothing out here that would roar.
Did she tell us?
I don't know. Did you?
Do I tell them after they switch sides on me?
How did we switch
Yes,
sides on
I
you?
tell them. Yes, I tell them.
Okay. Misty tells you she heard something that to her sounded like a roar,
Esma picks
but
up. Oh, go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
but she says it couldn't be a roar because we're out here in the middle of nowhere.
Didn't the barkeeper say something about dragons?
He did.
They have really big territories. It probably includes at least a couple of islands.
I think Esma's gonna try to see if she can hear anything that Misty heard. So she's gonna try and, she's looking around, listening, trying to hear it.
Roll an investigation check.
19 plus 3. 21.
You do, in fact, hear the same roar.
Ooh. I was like, Lucid, I think you're right.
At this very moment that the two of you hear this roar, the mainsail on the ship bursts into flames.
Red Dragon then?
Yep.
But how would it be red if we felt cold? Wouldn't that be an ice dragon?
It's lots of dragons, man. I
There,
cast my armor spell.
how did you? Why did you think it would be cold?
You said that it was cold.
We
You
felt.
never
No,
said what color the dragon was.
No, we said we
No.
felt like there was a chill. So it could have been our
Yeah.
senses noticing it.
Yeah.
He didn't actually say.
There was a chill that ran up your spine, and not chill in the sense of cold.
Yeah.
And at that point, that's where we're going to end tonight with the main sail of the ship in flames and
Lucid prays for rain.
Esma prays to no one because she doesn't really have a god.
Have you heard of the Stormlord?
No, I've never heard of him.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
so, and that's where we're going to end this episode for the night. And we'll see how our intrepid group does against a red dragon.
Probably
Well,
a,
To say ancient. I don't know about that.
Well, they are on a wooden ship in the middle of the sea.
Esma is already, I know. You're just out to get her, so she's. So this is what? Gonna be episode 4, so I have 3 more episodes and then.
You know my ship rule.
I do know your ship rule.
I've talked to you about that before.
Yes. And I've
It's not
lived
so much
through.
a random encounter table as an encounter table.
I think the last ship, besides this one, wasn't it you caused? It was bad with the mind melt people.
Kragan.
No,
We
no, no.
fought elementals. We fought Kragan.
The also the mine one. Yeah,
Oh, the mind flare.
yeah. So Mike just likes to torture us on ships.
Well, and like I've always said, a ship voyage without an encounter is like the Disney cruise line to an elderly person. It's boring as shit.
Honestly, I think Mike, you were a pirate in another life.
Yep.
Maybe, and you terrorized the people, and you did hijinks.
Have you ever used a pirate attack?
What do you mean in another life? Plus, the name of the group is Fallen Dragons, and you guys haven't dealt with a dragon for a while.
That
No.
is true.
We're not the main episode. We're the beginning episode. Or
Oh,
beginning
well.
part.
Yeah, but 2 of the 3 of you are in the Sunday group anyway, so.
And I love dragons, so I'm cool with it.
Anyway, thank you for watching the episode. Sorry about my internet issues. Hopefully I can get them fixed soon. And be sure to give us a follow on Twitch. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. We have our podcast, which you can listen to if you're busy physically doing things.
You can find that on Anchor or Spotify.
Yeah. And we now have a Discord, so you can come join our Discord and talk to us and ask questions and possibly get answers. But we hope you enjoyed the episode, and next week we'll see what the dragon does.
And then on hopefully on Thursday, we're gonna try something new, so you'll get a little treat. And also we are no longer doing a trailer after the episodes. We're gonna try to do the trailer later in the week, so that and that's gonna be for the episode that we did tonight. Just so that, because you know, me not knowing what's going on, it kind of makes it hard to do a good trailer. So, because, you know, Mike is very secretive of his secrets and he doesn't want to share it with me. Just joking.
No
A little bit.
Well, you really don't want to know ahead of time when you're going to die, do you?
No, I'd rather have fun finding out that you're going to kill me that night.
See, so, I'm saving you from the agony of knowing that you're going to die.
Yeah.
I'm actually being nice to you.
Just a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys for all for joining in, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for coming. And
Thank
I
you.
hope
Have a
you
good
enjoy it.
night.
Good night.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. The double crossing with in the bar was fun. I didn't even expect that. So yeah. So
Here, I thought Lucid was also sweet. But I just want to say, may the 4th be with you, and then I can't wait till the 5th.
so
Revenge of the Fifth.
Revenge of the 5th.
so and with that, we'll say good night, and we'll see you hopefully Sunday for
Bye.
Fallen Dragons, and next week here for Esma's Beginnings. Good night.
Buenos noches.
Good night.